Have you ever wondered why those who grow up in difficult circumstances, or those with a greater mission, seem to face challenges that appear impossible to overcome? It's almost like life is throwing everything it can at them, yet they continue to push forward. Are they simply unlucky, or could there be a deeper reason behind the struggles they face? When we look at the lives of people who achieve greatness, many of them have endured unimaginable challenges. Think of figures like Nelson Mandela, Oprah Winfrey, or even the fictional heroes we admire. They often come from backgrounds filled with adversity, yet they rise to make an impact on the world. What makes them different? Why do the most profound challenges seem to be reserved for those who are meant for something bigger? These questions aren't just rhetorical. There's a deeper purpose behind the struggles that those with a greater mission face. And in this video, we're going to uncover why these challenges are a fundamental part of their journey. Today we will explore why the biggest challenges often come to the chosen ones, the people who seem destined for greatness, those who have a mission bigger than themselves. Is it just a coincidence, or is there a deeper purpose for these hardships in their lives? It's easy to think that life's challenges are random, that people are just unlucky, or that the universe has it out for them. But what if I told you that these challenges are not random at all? Instead, they are part of a much larger picture, a preparation process shaping these individuals into the people they were meant to become. The struggles aren't just obstacles, they are opportunities to grow, to evolve, and to build the strength needed to fulfill their mission. In this video, I will explain why the biggest challenges are not just unfortunate circumstances, but essential steps on the path of those chosen for a greater purpose. You'll understand that these challenges are an integral part of their journey and why they are necessary for their personal development and success. You will learn that for those destined to achieve greatness, the hardships they endure are designed to prepare them for the next step in their journey. These trials help them develop resilience, wisdom, and inner strength traits needed to navigate the enormous responsibility that lies ahead. Without these challenges, they would not be able to fulfill the purpose they were called to. By the end of this video, you'll see challenges in a new light. Instead of viewing them as roadblocks, you'll begin to understand them as the necessary stepping stones that lead to bigger and better things. Now, I want to hear from you. Have you faced challenges that seem too great to overcome? How did you manage to push through them? Share with us the challenges you've overcome in your own life in the comments below. And if you found this video insightful, please like and subscribe to the channel for more content that will inspire you to embrace your own journey, no matter how difficult the path may seem. Together we can unlock the strength and resilience needed to achieve greatness. Before we dive into the reasons why the biggest challenges seem to be specifically reserved for the chosen ones, let's first take a moment to understand who these people really are. Who are they, and what sets them apart from the rest of us? These individuals often seem to face hardships and obstacles that seem insurmountable, and yet they rise above them in ways that inspire millions of people around the world. So what makes them so special? The chosen ones are not just the lucky few. They are individuals who are called to a higher purpose, a mission that goes beyond their own personal desires and goals. They are the ones who, despite the odds, push through life's greatest challenges because they have something bigger than themselves driving them forward. Let's explore who they really are, what makes them different, and why they face challenges that most people could never even imagine. At the core of every chosen one is a greater mission. These are people who don't just dream of having a good life or fulfilling personal ambitions. Instead, their dreams and goals are far beyond what most people desire. They are not driven solely by personal gain, but by a deep sense of purpose. Their mission is often related to the well-being of others, to societal change, or to creating a better world. They don't live for themselves alone. They live for something much greater, a purpose that transcends their own personal needs. The chosen ones are often born with a sense of calling, a feeling that they are here for a reason. This calling is not always clear from the beginning, but as they move through life, they begin to realize that their existence is connected to something much larger than their personal aspirations. For example, someone who is destined for greatness might feel compelled to fight for justice, protect the vulnerable, or speak out against injustice. Their mission is deeply intertwined with the world around them, and they feel an inner drive to make a difference. Their goals often involve making sacrifices of time, energy, comfort, and even personal happiness, because they are committed to fulfilling a mission that benefits humanity as a whole. This higher calling may manifest in various ways. It might be in the form of social activism, scientific discovery, artistic expression, or spiritual guidance. No matter the specific form, the underlying theme remains the same. The chosen ones are deeply connected to a mission that requires them to give more than they receive. They are the ones who often take risks, face adversity, and push through personal hardships to achieve what they believe is a purpose larger than themselves. One of the most powerful characteristics of the chosen ones is their ability to influence and inspire others. This influence may not always be obvious at first, and often the chosen ones do not set out with the intention of gaining followers or building a legacy. However, as they walk their path, they often find that their actions, words, and deeds inspire others to follow in their footsteps. The influence of the chosen ones is not limited to the people who directly follow them. It often ripples out, creating change in communities, nations, or even the world. Their actions can inspire movements, spark revolutions, or lead to the creation of new ways of thinking. Take, for example, leaders like Martin Luther King Jr., or change-makers like Mahatma Gandhi. These figures weren't just leaders of a specific group of people. They were symbols of a larger movement that transformed societies. Their courage, vision, and perseverance inspired millions of people around the world to take action and fight for a more just, equal, and compassionate world. In the same way, the chosen ones possess an undeniable charisma or influence that compels others to listen to their message. Their impact on society often extends far beyond their immediate circle and leaves a legacy that continues to inspire long after they are gone. Whether through their leadership, art, or ideas, the chosen ones inspire transformation in the world around them. While the chosen ones are distinct in their characteristics and abilities, it's important to note that they are often seen as being called by a higher power, whether it's the universe, God, or a higher consciousness. They walk a path unlike anyone else, and they're often led by a force greater than themselves. From a spiritual perspective, the chosen ones are often viewed as people who have been called to fulfill a purpose that is divinely ordained. This calling is not something that they can escape or avoid. They feel an innate sense that they are here to do something important. They are not ordinary people going through the motions of daily life. They are guided by something bigger than themselves. For some, this divine calling comes as a sudden realization, like a flash of insight or a deep inner knowing. For others, it may unfold gradually over time, with the person growing into their purpose as they face trials and learn from their experiences. Either way, the chosen ones are not simply living out their lives based on personal choices alone. They are answering a call to serve, to create change, and to fulfill a purpose that has been laid out for them by a higher power. This divine calling is often associated with challenges, not because the chosen ones are being punished, but because the challenges are a part of their training. They must be prepared for the immense responsibilities that come with their mission. These struggles help shape them into the individuals they need to become in order to fulfill their destiny. Throughout history, we can see many examples of individuals who fit the description of the chosen ones, people who are called by a higher power to lead, inspire, and change the course of history. Figures like Martin Luther King Jr., Mahatma Gandhi, and Mother Teresa faced immense challenges in their lives. Yet despite the obstacles, they remained steadfast in their commitment to their missions. Martin Luther King Jr., for example, faced violent opposition, discrimination, and personal danger as he led the civil rights movement in America. Yet he continued his fight for justice, guided by the belief that he was fulfilling a divine calling to bring equality to all people. His vision for a better world transcended his personal struggles, and his efforts left an indelible mark on history. Similarly, Mahatma Gandhi fought against British colonial rule in India. using peaceful resistance to challenge injustice. He faced imprisonment, violence, and hardship, but he believed deeply in his purpose to bring freedom to his country. His spiritual beliefs and commitment to non-violence were at the core of his calling, and despite the immense challenges he faced, he remained unwavering in his pursuit of justice. Even figures from religious texts such as Moses, Jesus Christ, or the Prophet Muhammad are examples of individuals who were chosen for a greater mission. Each of these figures faced profound trials and tribulations in their journey, but they persevered because they were driven by a divine calling. Their legacies have inspired millions, and their challenges were part of the process that made them the leaders and figures of immense influence they became. So who are the chosen ones? They are individuals with a greater mission who are called to serve a higher purpose. Their ability to influence others, inspire movements, and create lasting change sets them apart from the rest. While their journey is often marked by immense challenges, these challenges are not a sign of weakness or failure. They are essential to their growth and development. The struggles they face help prepare them for the mission that only they can fulfill. As we look at the lives of historical figures and spiritual leaders, it becomes clear that the chosen ones are not ordinary people. They are individuals who have been chosen by the universe or God to fulfill a mission far greater than themselves. They are the ones who, despite facing unimaginable difficulties, rise above and lead others toward a better future. Their story is not just one of success, but of resilience, determination, and a deep commitment to a cause greater than themselves. And in their journey, they remind us all that the greatest challenges are often reserved for those who are destined to do something extraordinary. So why do these challenges specifically appear for the chosen ones? Why do they seem to face struggles that most people would never imagine? Why not anyone else? This question has intrigued many who have observed the lives of those who are destined for greatness. It's easy to think of the greatest challenges in life as random misfortunes, but when it comes to those who are chosen, the question is not whether these difficulties will arise, but why they must arise at all. What is the deeper reason behind the immense struggles faced by the chosen ones? Why must they endure hardships that seem to test their very spirit? The answer lies in understanding that these challenges are not just obstacles, they are an essential part of the journey. They are necessary experiences designed to shape, strengthen, and prepare the chosen ones for the monumental task ahead. Without these challenges, the chosen ones would not be able to grow into the individuals they need to be in order to fulfill their mission. These struggles are not punishments, but opportunities. Opportunities that help them rise to their calling, discover their true potential, and prepare for the world-changing work they are meant to do. Let's explore why the biggest challenges are often reserved for the chosen ones, and how these challenges ultimately help them grow, prepare, and realize their purpose. For those who are chosen, challenges are not just random events, they are essential parts of their personal development. Challenges are not obstacles meant to break them, but lessons meant to build them. Every challenge they face serves a unique purpose, helping them grow stronger, more resilient, and more equipped for the tasks ahead. No challenge is without purpose. Each struggle the chosen ones face is a lesson in disguise. These lessons teach them invaluable qualities like patience, courage, and persistence. These are qualities that are absolutely essential for anyone who is destined to achieve great things. Without these qualities, they would not be able to push through the toughest of circumstances, nor would they have the inner fortitude to lead others when the time comes. Think about it. How often do we learn our greatest lessons during times of difficulty? Challenges have a way of forcing us to dig deeper, think smarter, and work harder than we ever thought possible. It is through adversity that we develop the skills, mindset, and confidence to achieve things we never imagined possible. For the chosen ones, the stakes are higher and the challenges are greater because the work they are destined to do requires an immense amount of growth. Every test they face is helping them become the person they need to be in order to fulfill their greater mission. The chosen ones are not simply individuals who face challenges for the sake of overcoming them. They are being prepared for something far greater. The challenges they endure are tools used by the universe or by a higher power, depending on your belief, to help them develop the necessary skills to tackle the monumental tasks ahead. Without these trials, they would never be ready for the big responsibilities that come with their destiny. For instance, a leader must first learn the value of resilience before they can lead others through difficult times. They must learn patience and persistence before they can inspire others to never give up. Those who are called to transform society or create change in the world cannot do so without first learning the complexities of leadership, compassion, and dedication. Every challenge they face serves as a lesson in preparation for their greater mission. If the chosen ones do not face adversity early on, they will not develop the mental, emotional, and spiritual strength required to handle the weight of their responsibilities. It is in the face of adversity that they learn the critical skills that will eventually lead them to success. They must confront their fears, doubts, and weaknesses to become stronger, better versions of themselves, capable of handling the mission ahead. It's often said that we don't know what we are truly capable of until we are tested. Challenges reveal our limitations and provide us with the opportunity to push beyond them. For the chosen ones, this is an essential part of their journey. When faced with overwhelming odds, they are forced to confront their weaknesses and limitations head-on. And it is in overcoming these limitations that they unlock their full potential. It is only when we are stretched beyond our comfort zones that we discover new aspects of ourselves that we never knew existed. This process of growth, of pushing ourselves beyond what we thought was possible, is vital for the chosen ones. Without these difficult moments, they would never realize their true potential. They would remain unaware of the strength, intelligence, creativity, and perseverance they possess. These challenges force them to break through barriers both external and internal, and in the process they discover parts of themselves that allow them to rise above and fulfill their ultimate mission. Let's take a look at some historical figures who faced overwhelming challenges, but it was precisely through these trials that they were shaped into the leaders and changemakers they became. These stories offer powerful lessons in resilience and perseverance. Here are examples from history. Nelson Mandela. Mandela spent 27 years in prison for fighting apartheid in South Africa. He faced physical and emotional torment, and many thought he would never be free again. Yet his time in our prison was not just about suffering, it was about developing the wisdom, patience, and resilience needed to lead his nation to freedom. Without his time in prison, Mandela might not have emerged with the same deep understanding of the power of reconciliation and peace. His challenges prepared him for the monumental task of leading a divided country. Oprah Winfrey. Oprah faced significant personal struggles, including a difficult childhood, sexual abuse, and poverty. Yet these challenges did not define her as a victim. Instead, they shaped her into one of the most influential media moguls in the world. Through adversity, she developed a deep sense of empathy and compassion, qualities that have allowed her to connect with millions of people globally. Oprah's story is a perfect example of how overcoming hardship can propel someone to greatness, transforming them into a beacon of hope and inspiration. J.K. Rowling. The author of the Harry Potter series faced numerous setbacks before achieving success. She was a single mother living on welfare, struggling with depression and rejection from publishers. Yet her perseverance and determination allowed her to continue pursuing her dream of writing. Her challenges helped her develop resilience and creativity, ultimately leading her to create one of the most beloved literary franchises in history. Without those struggles, the world might never have known Harry Potter. It's not just famous figures who face challenges that shape their destinies. Many everyday people in our communities also face immense obstacles, yet they rise above them to achieve greatness in their own lives. Consider the story of a single parent who works multiple jobs to provide for their children, all while managing health issues or other personal struggles. Despite the hardships, they continue to push forward for the sake of their children's future. Over time, these challenges build character and resilience. The strength they develop from these experiences helps them overcome future obstacles and teaches them valuable lessons in perseverance. Or consider the small business owner who works tirelessly to build their company from the ground up, facing financial setbacks, market struggles, and personal doubts. Despite the constant challenges, they continue to innovate and grow their business, eventually reaching success. These challenges don't break them, they mold them into better entrepreneurs and leaders. The biggest challenges are not a random occurrence for the chosen ones. These struggles are a necessary part of the journey, helping them grow, discover their true potential, and prepare for the monumental mission they were destined to fulfill. Through adversity, they develop the strength, wisdom, and courage needed to tackle the greater responsibilities that await them. The stories of historical figures like Nelson Mandela, Oprah Winfrey, and J.K. Rowling show us that challenges do not define a person's destiny, they prepare them for greatness. And it's not just the famous names in history. Countless everyday people rise above their struggles to make a profound impact on their families, communities, and the world. The challenges the chosen ones face are not meant to break them, they are meant to build them into the individuals they need to be in order to fulfill their higher purpose. Each challenge they encounter is an opportunity for growth, a step toward realizing their full potential, and a crucial part of their journey toward greatness. When you realize that big challenges are an essential part of your journey, the next question is, how do you face and overcome them? The challenges that come with being chosen can often feel overwhelming and unmanageable. They may seem insurmountable, pushing you to the limits of your endurance and patience. But these challenges are not just random hurdles, they are integral to your growth and your purpose. So how do you rise to meet these challenges instead of being crushed by them? How do you take these obstacles, these seemingly impossible circumstances, and turn them into stepping stones toward your greater mission? In this section, we'll explore the key strategies that the chosen ones use to embrace, overcome, and ultimately grow through the challenges they face. The first step in overcoming challenges is to embrace them. It might sound counterintuitive. After all, who wants to embrace difficulties, pain, and hardship? But embracing challenges is the foundation of growth. The first instinct for many of us when faced with a challenge is to run away from it. We seek comfort, safety, and relief from discomfort. But challenges don't disappear. When you ignore them, they only grow larger and more complicated over time. If you avoid confronting a challenge, it will continue to exist, perhaps even getting worse, until you are eventually forced to deal with it. The chosen ones don't run from difficulty. They don't try to escape or deny the obstacles in their path. Instead, they accept that these difficulties are part of their journey, and they know that avoiding the challenge only delays the inevitable. The first step to overcoming a challenge is to acknowledge it, face it head on, and embrace it as part of your growth. This doesn't mean that you have to enjoy the challenge or that you should seek out hardship for the sake of it. It means that you accept the reality of the challenge and stop resisting the discomfort. The sooner you embrace the challenge, the sooner you can start working through it and learning from it. One of the key reasons why the chosen ones are able to overcome challenges is because they understand a fundamental truth. Challenges make you stronger. Every challenge you face, no matter how difficult or painful, is an opportunity to build strength, physical, mental, and emotional. Think about the process of physical training. Your muscles only grow stronger when they are challenged and put under stress. The same principle applies to life's challenges. You become stronger, wiser, and more resilient every time you push through difficulty. Each challenge is a lesson in endurance and perseverance. When faced with obstacles, remind yourself that the difficulty you're experiencing now is not meant to break you. It's meant to shape you into a stronger version of yourself. The chosen ones understand this concept deeply. They view each challenge as an opportunity to build the qualities that will make them even more capable in the future. This is why the most successful and impactful people often have the most difficult stories. They've faced enormous struggles, yet they came out stronger and more prepared to fulfill their mission. Challenges are the crucibles in which greatness is forged. Without these trials, the chosen ones would never grow into the leaders, creators, and visionaries they are destined to be. Once you embrace the challenge and recognize that it is strengthening you, the next step is to use it as motivation. Instead of letting challenges drag you down, use them as fuel to propel you forward. Every challenge, no matter how big or small, has a hidden lesson. The key to overcoming it is to actively seek out the lesson that the challenge is offering you. It might not be obvious at first. Sometimes challenges feel like roadblocks or setbacks that hold us back from achieving our goals. But every hardship, every obstacle offers an opportunity for personal growth. For instance, when facing failure, you might feel disheartened and defeated. But the lesson in that failure is that you've learned what doesn't work. You've gained new insights, new perspectives, and new strategies that will help you succeed in the future. The chosen ones use failure as a stepping stone towards success, not as a reason to quit. When faced with challenges, ask yourself, what is this challenge trying to teach me? What can I learn from this experience? The more you learn from your challenges, the more motivated you become to keep going, because you understand that each trial is preparing you for something bigger. It's pushing you to be the person you need to be to fulfill your mission. Sometimes challenges can feel like a roadblock, a force that stops us in our tracks. But what if you could flip the script? What if you saw adversity as an opportunity? Adversity, while uncomfortable, often presents the best opportunities for growth, innovation, and change. Think about how many times throughout history adversity has been the driving force behind major breakthroughs. Whether it's a personal struggle or a global crisis, adversity forces us to adapt, think differently, and innovate. The greatest achievements often come from the most difficult times. When you're faced with a challenge, ask yourself how you can turn it into an opportunity. Can you use this challenge to grow? Can you learn something new about yourself? Can you innovate in ways that will benefit you and those around you? The chosen ones understand that adversity doesn't just hold them back, it can propel them forward. It's all about mindset. Instead of seeing the challenge as an obstacle view, it is an opportunity to learn, grow, and expand your limits. Take advantage of these moments. Use the adversity to fuel your drive, push you to think outside the box, and move you closer to your goals. When you can see challenges as opportunities, you unlock the potential to transform your life. While the chosen ones are often strong and resilient, they don't face their challenges alone. They know the importance of a strong support network. No one is an island, and even the most successful people rely on others for guidance, support, and encouragement. The journey of the chosen one is rarely a solitary one. They build a network of supporters, mentors, and peers who help them along the way. When you're facing a challenge, it can be incredibly valuable to have people who believe in you and your mission. Whether it's friends, family, colleagues, or mentors, having a strong support system can make all the difference. Your support network is there to provide encouragement, practical advice, and emotional support during difficult times. The chosen ones know when to lean on others for help, and they are not afraid to seek guidance when needed. Don't be afraid to reach out to others for help when facing a tough challenge. Sometimes the best way to overcome an obstacle is to seek wisdom and support from those who have been through similar experiences. One of the most valuable aspects of a strong support network is the advice from those who have faced similar challenges. People who have gone through similar struggles can offer you valuable insights into how they overcame their own obstacles. Learn from their experiences to avoid common pitfalls and save time and energy. Often those who have walked the path before you can provide a fresh perspective or new strategies for tackling your own challenges. Their experiences can offer you the wisdom and confidence to face your own trials head-on. This advice can help you navigate through difficult times with more clarity and certainty. Additionally, those who have faced similar challenges can remind you that you are not alone. Knowing that others have walked the same path and come out stronger can give you the strength to continue. The chosen ones understand that challenges are not there to break them. They are there to build them into the individuals they need to become. They face challenges with a mindset of growth, using every obstacle as an opportunity to learn, improve, and prepare for the greater mission that lies ahead. By embracing challenges, finding the lessons in them, and seeking support when needed, the chosen ones navigate their difficulties with resilience and grace, and by doing so they emerge stronger, wiser, and more capable of fulfilling their destiny. Remember, challenges are not roadblocks, they are opportunities for transformation. Embrace them, learn from them, and use them to propel yourself forward. The path of the chosen one may be difficult, but it is also the path to greatness. The biggest challenges are not signs that you're not capable. They are proof that you've been chosen to do something greater. Challenges are not here to break you, they are here to shape you, to prepare you for the mission that only you can fulfill. They are an inseparable part of the journey to growth and success for every chosen one. These obstacles are not random. They are carefully designed to help you grow, to stretch your limits, and to prepare you for the greatness that lies ahead. Embrace the challenges, for they are the very things that will help you become the person you're destined to be. If you're facing big challenges in your life right now, don't be discouraged. This is not the end of the road, it's the beginning of something even bigger. This is your opportunity to discover the strength within you and become the person you're meant to be. Remember that every challenge is preparing you for your greater mission, and you're stronger than you think. Trust that these challenges are leading you towards something greater. Even when it feels tough, know that you are being shaped into a more powerful, resilient version of yourself. I'd love to hear from you. Share with us the challenges you've overcome in your own life. What lessons did you learn? How did you rise above them? Let's continue to inspire each other by sharing our stories. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe for more inspiring content. There's so much more ahead, and together we can face the challenges that come our way with strength, courage, and purpose. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.